can't wait to see it.
Voice of the people, stories that matter.
Oh wow!
Truth in every moment, now and forever. Across every border, across every land, we form, we empower, together we stand. From Africa to the world, connecting everybody.
All right now, good morning Africa, good morning Nigeria, and most importantly, good morning Port Harcourt City. How are we doing today? Welcome to the 29th of June 2026. Who is excited? Because I am super excited. I'm waiting for the end of June like tomorrow. And luckily for us, the end of June is tomorrow. I know not everyone feels the same way that I feel, but I do hope that you're anticipating July, no matter what the condition is in June. Okay, once again, good morning. This is Very Philip, your weather oracle, one and only, here to give you the weather forecast for today. And as always, starting off strong with the city of Port Harcourt. Let's see what the weather has in stock for us in Port Harcourt City. Now, as you can see from my screen, we're going to be having a mostly cloudy day in Port Harcourt City. It's going to be 25 degrees Celsius of average. However, it will feel like 30 degrees Celsius, and during the day we're going to be experiencing 26 degrees Celsius, and at night 24 degrees Celsius. We go down to see what the weather entirely is going to bring to us. So at 7 a.m. the sun is going to rise, and after 7 a.m. we're going to have rain power from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Now this is sad for me to say because this is the month of June. You know, we anticipate the rain, and finally it's getting loose. Well, getting away from the month of June, and we're still expecting serious rain. So from 8 a.m. we're going to be having 90% of rain power. It's going to last all the way to 7 p.m. And you know what's funny? We're going to have 100% rain power for more than 5 hours. From 12 p.m. to about 5 p.m. we're going to be having heavy downpour in Port Harcourt City. This says only one thing: wear thick clothes, make sure you carry an umbrella, make sure you're well dressed, especially if you need to be at work. But if you don't have any business being outside today, get yourself a blanket, do amazing well at home, or whatever it is that you need for yourself today, and expect the rain most importantly. Let's see what the wind will be. Not so much wind, of course, but constant rainfall in Port Harcourt City. Let's move away from Port Harcourt City to another interesting place we have here, Kaduna. Let's take a look at the northern part of Nigeria today. In Kaduna, it's also going to be mostly cloudy. We're going to be experiencing on average 24 degrees Celsius. That's going to be feeling like 28 degrees Celsius. However, during the day, we're going to be experiencing 29 degrees Celsius, and at night 22 degrees Celsius. Let's see what the whole day is going to look like. Oh, that's for tomorrow. For today, let's stick to today. So for today, we're going to have, the sun come up at 8 a.m. and then 9 a.m. we're going to have the sun go away, and 5% of rainfall at 10 a.m. Now, I'm not expecting so much rain in Kaduna. Of course, the northern part of Nigeria, is known for the sunlight that it actually has. However, the fact that it's going to be raining in Kaduna, it just means that this month of June, nobody's escaping the rain. Anyways, we're going to have 5% of rainfall at 10 a.m. and the next time we're going to have a rain again in Kaduna will be around 1 p.m. and that's going to last all the way to 4 p.m. accompanied by thunderstorms around 2 p.m. Now we're going to have the sun come back at 5 p.m. Of course, it's trying to set at that time. And then 6 p.m. the rain comes back. 8 p.m. the rain comes back. So it's going to be a bit rainy in Kaduna today. So if you are in Kaduna, expect the rain, obviously. Away from that, we also have a bit of wind will come around 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. last all the way to 10 p.m. We're going to have heavy wind within those times in Kaduna. Away from Kaduna, let's take another place today. We're looking at a place again in Nigeria, and this is Enugu. Let's come down to Enugu and see what happens there. 24 degrees Celsius in average is going to feel like 28 degrees Celsius, and during the day we are going to be experiencing 27 degrees Celsius, and at night 23 degrees Celsius. Now, the composition for the day is that we're going to have the sun come up around 9 a.m. A little bit of the sun is going to be out at 9 a.m. and then rainfall will come from 11 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m. West is going to be accompanied by thunderstorms around 12 p.m., 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. So let's just say today is going to be a rainy day, especially in this part of Nigeria. Enugu, Port Harcourt, we are expecting the rain so much. So if you're stepping out, it just says one thing: make sure that you are fully dressed. Now in Enugu, it's going to be accompanied by wind as well. We're going to have the highest amount of wind come at 3 p.m. and that's really high, as you can see, really high. We're also going to have another one at 12 p.m. 5 to 6 p.m. we'll have another part of wind, but the highest of it all will come around 3 p.m. in Enugu. So of course, wear thick clothes, carry an umbrella, and make sure to be indoors when you don't have anything to do outside. Now, the commercial city itself, Lagos City. Lagos is always scary because a lot of people are always, they have a lot of businesses in Lagos State. So we're going to see what Lagos has in stock for us today. But I have a feeling it's going to be raining in Lagos as well. Let's see. It's the weather in Lagos today says it's going to be rainy. It's going to be an overcast. So this is a lot. 24 degrees Celsius, feeling like 29 degrees Celsius. During the day, we're experiencing 26 degrees Celsius. And at night, 24 degrees Celsius. Now, from 8 a.m., we're going to have cloudy weather and constant rain from 9 a.m. to the next day. Basically to 6 a.m. the next day. Alright, tomorrow we're going to be having rain, constant rainfall. Now, you know the sad part of this is that from 9 a.m. to about 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. we are having 100% to 90% of rainfall. That means Lagos residents, we are not safe from the rain. You are going to be experiencing heavy rainfall. My concern is just flood. I just really hope that we can manage the flood situation in Lagos State and have an amazing workflow irrespective of what the rain has in stock for us today. Away from that, what we are expecting from the wind, we're going to have high wind, really high wind from the look of things, from 3 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. In short, 9 p.m. we're going to be experiencing high wind in Lagos. So this is to say Lagos today is out for the rain. You just have to plan ahead of time, or maybe just be there or do something that you need to do just to cover up for the rain, or cover up yourself so you don't get affected by the rain. And that's for Lagos State. Away from Lagos State, Abuja. Let's see the capital city, what the weather has in stock for us. Here we're going to have a clear weather. This is not so clear anyways, but of course the weather forecast thinks this is clear enough for Nigerians. 23 degrees Celsius, that's going to feel like 26 degrees Celsius. And during the day, 28 degrees Celsius, and at night, 22 degrees Celsius. Now it promises that the sun will be out around 8 a.m., but that's not going to be for so long, as the rainfall will start from 9 a.m. all the way to 12 p.m. We'll have a little break around 1-2 p.m. and then come back to the rain 3 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m. Now we're having between 85%, 80% to 70%, even down to 60-40% of rainfall in Abuja. So yeah, we're expecting the rain as well in Abuja. It's not going to be as much as it is in Enugu and Port Harcourt, but we are still going to have a high amount of rain in Abuja. Let's see what wind we're expecting today. Not so much wind in Abuja today, just going to be mid or normal in Abuja today. So that's the weather forecast for some cities in Nigeria today. I hope that this weather forecast guides you as you step out of your home today. Now, if you are in the city where it's going to be raining heavily, for example, Enugu, Port Harcourt City, and even Abuja as well, make sure to wear thick clothes. Also, make sure to carry an umbrella so that you do not get soaked by the rain. Thank you once again for joining us on Weather Forecast. My name is Vera Philip, your weather oracle, and coming up next is Travel and Tours by yours sincerely. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
What's on your mind today? The goal by Victor Osimhen was amazing.